we paid for 7 months of an air card system that we got nothing out of it, and that money is gone. I was very good.
Can you feel it coming in the air tonight?
Walk me through it so people know what we're talking about. We ordered this stuff.
Correct.
The equipment came in.
Correct.
So now the clock is ticking. We're paying for the air card service, right?
Yes.
Now what happens? The equipment comes in.
And they try
In
to...
month number 1, what happens?
Not all the equipment came in.
Okay, some of the equipment came in.
Right. Some of the antennas didn't show up. We scheduled with, I think it was like a month after that, a company to come in that had to outfit the cruisers and whatnot. And when they were here doing that install, realized that Verizon had never shipped part of the antenna system for those units.
Okay, and that's in month 2.
Right.
Okay, so the first month
So
we
then
got
we waited, and then those came, and then they finally got installed. That's what we were looking at, a 3-month time frame where we didn't get that going.
Okay, so, but what happened to the other 4 months that we got nothing? We paid like 7
7
7
months, right?
Right.
So we start paying month 1?
Yes, which is not aware, that was part of the issue. It was the understanding that we had when we got those to the representative that no longer is employed by them, that those were going to be incurring fees when the usage started on those.
Okay, so when
That
did-
was not the fact. We started when we received them. That's because we had them. They started billing us, and the bills got paid.
All right, understood, but if it was the understanding of the department that once all the equipment came in and once it was installed, then we would start paying a monthly bill. Because when the first bill came in from Verizon, right? It was paid for by the department.
Correct.
The department knew that the air cards weren't working, right? Chief? You knew the first time, so we let it go for 1 month.
And there
The
was no
second-
manifest corrected.
Right. The second month comes in, another bill comes in, the department pays the second month. And we know, the department knows that they're still not working, right? Third month, bill comes in, department pays the third month, and the department knows that it's still not working. And the fourth month, and the fifth month, and the sixth month, and the seventh month, isn't that about the way it went?
Right, and
For
we
7
knew-
months.
Right, and we knew there were issues. You know, that we were-
I don't...
I mean, you weren't aware of the bill paying process.
No.
Right.
But who authorized the bill paying process? Who authorized the payment of that bill? You did. But you knew that they weren't online yet, right?
Right, but I believe I understood from the representatives that we had to start paying from the beginning.
Even though none of this was going,
Because, well, we didn't know when it was going to start, when we were actually going to get the stuff in. So we would start paying, so we would have the stuff, everything would be available and ready to go. And when the project, you know, whether it took X number of weeks or whatever happened, that would already be locked in and ready to go.
it took 7 months is what happened. We ended up spending about $7,000 for services that we weren't even ready to use. All right, who authorized the contract? Who read the contract?
I don't believe there was I think we looked, I don't believe it was a written contract. We had a representative come in and talked about, I think that was the same time we got down on some of the cell phones and looked at our plan, looked at some new pricing they had for government pricing.
So there's no contract with Verizon? You have no
I don't
contract?
believe a written contract,
I'm sorry?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
not written. It'd be just a verbal that we had with the
But didn't it kind of raise some red flags that we've been paying for 7 months for service that we haven't even utilized yet? I mean, what if it would have taken a year? Would have paid a whole year for nothing? Still paying the bill?
Again, best I can recollect, we had to start, we had to lock those in from the beginning.
speaking as a citizen and a budget committee member, I'm really confused about the air card. I voted to put money in the budget for this air card to get started. To hear that we don't have a contract with Verizon surprises me. I don't think Verizon could operate without a contract, and I think it would be our own fiduciary responsibility, if they weren't offering a contract, to offer them a contract to protect ourselves. So I think that that should be looked into, and the fact that Captain Daigle's interpretation was that we wouldn't be billed until we use them, and the chief's interpretation was just the opposite. And $7,000 went down the tubes. Concerns me greatly as a budget committee member, as well as the taxpayer who's paying for it. So I think we should look into that process of who signed that contract, if there is one, and what the contract said.